Long ago, humans were forced to leave the Earth when the planet became too polluted. To escape the mess, they boarded a magnificent spaceship called the Axiom and blasted into space. Aboard the huge luxury ship, hundreds of robots served the humans. Each robot did only one job, but it did that job well. There were robots that cleaned, robots that cooked, and robots that could make a great ice cream sundae. Sometimes things went wrong, and a robot ended up in the repair ward. Most of the bots were quickly fixed and sent back to work. Other bots had bigger problems. The paint bot flung paint wildly around the room, splattering the walls. The vacuum bot sneezed out every bit of dust it picked up. And the beautician bot put makeup on everything it came across. These robots were called reject bots. They thought they were fine, yet they always seemed to be in the repair ward. Most of the time they were locked up with no one to serve. One day the captain of the ship decided to send a probe bot named Eve to Earth to see if life still existed. Eve returned with a live plant as proof, but she also returned with something else, an Earth robot named Wall-E. He had followed her right into the Axiom and into the repair ward. Wall-E was put with the reject bots while Eve had her inspection. Suddenly, Wall-E saw Eve's blaster arm come off. He had to help her. The reject bots watched in awe as Wall-E used his laser beam to cut himself free. They realized that Wall-E seemed to do what he wanted, not what his programming told him to do. Wall-E raced over to Eve. He thought that the repair bots were hurting her. He didn't know that her blaster arm always came off during a checkup. Eve tried to tell him everything was fine, but Wall-E grabbed Eve's blaster arm away from the repair bots. Then he accidentally zapped the room's control panel with it. The doors of the repair ward flew open. The reject bots couldn't believe it. They were free. The reject bots cheered for their hero, Wall-E. They grabbed the Earth robot and carried him up in the air and out of the repair ward. They were never going back there. Only Eve knew that trouble lay ahead. Sure enough, as soon as Wall-E and the reject bots left the repair ward, they were stopped by steward bots. It was the steward bots' job to keep order on the Axiom. "Halt!" ordered one of the steward bots. The reject bots froze. Eve took action. She took back her blaster arm from Wall-E. As she reattached it, a steward bot took a picture. The image of Wall-E and Eve was soon on display all over the Axiom with a warning that said, "Caution, rogue robots." Instead of running away, the reject bots decided to help Wall-E escape. They wanted him to get back to Earth. They fought off the steward bots as Eve raced past them with Wall-E. Eve knew she had to get the plant to the captain of the Axiom immediately, so he could see that there was life on Earth, and so Wall-E could be returned to his home. When she delivered the plant to the captain, he was very excited. If a plant could grow on Earth, then everyone could go back. The humans on the ship hoisted the plant in the air and cheered. The captain turned on a machine that would lead the ship back to the Earth. But the ship's autopilot had other ideas. "Sir, orders are, do not return to Earth," Otto said to the captain, and he went to turn off the machine. Trying to help, Wall-E put his body in front of the machine to stop the autopilot, but Otto swung at Wall-E and hurt the little robot. The captain rushed over to Otto and discovered a shutdown button. He pushed it and piloted the Axiom back toward Earth. Unfortunately, Wall-E had been crushed under the weight of the machine. He fell to the floor broken. The reject bots were very sad to see their hero this way. He had risked his life for everyone on the Axiom. "Wall-E," Eve said, holding him close. The poor robot didn't answer. As soon as the Axiom landed on Earth, Eve whisked Wall-E back to his home to repair him. The reject bots watched as Eve tried to find the right spare parts to fix Wall-E. She didn't know if she could do it correctly. When she had done her best, She blasted a hole in the roof. Sunlight poured in to recharge the little robot. Then Wall-E woke up. "Eva," said Wall-E. Eve held out her hand, and a spark of energy passed between them. Everyone cheered. They were overjoyed to see their hero was okay. Wall-E had taught them that there was more to life than work. Now that they knew living things were able to survive on Earth, everyone could return to their home.